green flags in the air. We're underway. And it will be Tyler DeLong until we Wiboto lead him off of turn number 2 with DeLong with a slight advantage ahead of Wiboto by about half a car length. They go 3 wide behind him with Justin Wyckoff, Trenton Settlin, Aaron Collier from top to bottom. It's Wyckoff, Settlin, and Collier as they work off of turn number 4. DeLong will lead lap number 1 with the 25 of Wiboto in second, and Wyckoff in that third spot. Then they're side by side. 3 abreast going into turn number 1. Aaron Collier, Ross Kryjak, Trenton Settlin. Now it's going to be Kryjak and Trenton Settlin side by side. Collier takes over that 4th spot. Almost go 4 wide there for a brief moment with Michael Sabowski to the inside. A little contact was made between him and the 99 of Trenton Settlin. Ross Kryjak, the 51R, and Colby Olivet and the 32A. Mark Farnes going to throw his hat into the mix as well. Now that number 9 machine. Great racing action throughout the field as the field works their way off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. The top 3 drivers, they've pulled out to a pretty good lead over the 13X, of Aaron Collier in that 4th spot. And then they're side by side on back with the 15S and Michael Sabowski to the inside of Ross Kryjak. They're still side by side as Sabowski shoots way up the racetrack to take away the line of the 51R of Kryjak. So Tyler DeLong's your race leader, followed by Toby Wiboto, Justin Wyckoff, Aaron Collier, Michael Sabowski, and Ross Kryjak round out your top 5 as the field starts to settle down here just a smidge with Alovet and Mark Farnes running 6th and 7th on the track. Now John Howard going to move his way past the 80 machine of Corey Parrott with Jason Knupel, Trenton Settlin, Nick Wakulik, and Wayne Dunsworth running nose to tail side by side off of turn number 4. Tyler DeLong, driver out of Mesa, Arizona. Just put Bruce Sipes 1 lap down. So the rest of your top 5 drivers as the battle's on now for that 6th position as they work into turn number 3. It's Ross Kryjak in that orange and black machine with Colby Olivet and a Mark Farnes right behind him. Mark Farnes playing a little bumper tag with the 32A of Olivet. Has some issues with your second place running Toby Wiboto. His car well off the pace down the back straightaway. He's going to bring it down to the infield. His night is done. Tough break for your pole sitter and the man who was running second, Toby Wiboto. As that is going to stretch the lead out for Tyler DeLong now by almost a full straightaway. We'll see where it's at as he works off of turn number 2 into turn number 3. Yeah, full straightaway advantage he has over Justin Wyckoff as Aaron Collier and Michael Sabowski starting to do battle for that 3rd spot. Sabowski to the outside of Collier in the 13X as they work their way off of turn number 4. Collier trying to crowd the 15S. Can't quite do it, though. Give it to Michael Sabowski. So Sabowski moves up into 3rd. Justin Wyckoff and his throwback Days of Thunder paint scheme that he just did for the 2019 season. Now trying to hold off the 15S. Can't quite do it there as Michael Sabowski going to Russ Wheeler him into turn number 3 and move on right past Cole Trickle off of turn number 4. Now Wyckoff trying to hold off the 13X of Aaron Collier as we got 3 wide battle going on behind them. Further on back in your top 5, Mark Farnes, Ross Kryjak, and Colby Olivet. Give that spot to Olivet with John Howard in the 21, also in the mix as well. Right now, as we go to the halfway point, it's going to be DeLong out front. You got a few lap cars between you get Michael Sabowski, Justin Wyckoff, Aaron Collier. That's your top 5, or top 4. 5th is Colby Olivet. And we're side by side for 6th for a moment. Give it to Mark Farnes. So Farnes takes over that 6th spot. 7th is Ross Kryjak. 8th is the 21 of John Howard. And 9th, it's Corey Parrott. Rounding out your top 10 is Trenton Settlin, but here comes Jason Knupel down to his inside, along with Nick Wakulik, who's trying to race his way up through the field just outside the top 10 here in the 11th spot. Going to pull up side by side with Jason Knupel. Wakulik, Knupel, Settlin. 10th, 11th, and 12th battling for that position as Knupel's going to sneak past the 99 machine of Trenton Settlin. Well, can't quite do it. Settlin a strong run down the back, or off of turn number 3 as they work off of 4. Almost went 3 wide. Did Settlin as a little contact maybe between Jason Knupel and Trenton Settlin. I think Jason's trying to tell Trenton, hey man, I'm faster than you, but I just can't get by you. As he's having all sorts of issues working around the 99 machine of Trenton Settlin is the 72 of Jason Knupel as Nick Wakulik trying to find a place where he can squeeze in now between that 72 and 99. Just 6 laps to go. Tyler DeLong leads the field at the stripe with Michael Sabowski in second. Third is Justin Wyckoff. Fourth is Aaron Collier.
Gary, please stay off.
Fifth is the 9 of Mark Farnes.
About to go this time, yes.
Colby Olivet, Ross Kryjak, John Howard running 6th, 7th, and 8th. Corey Parent in the 9th spot. Still Trenton Settle, Nick Wakulik, Jason Knuppel battling hard now. 3 wide for 10th going into turn 3. The 99 of Settling, the 72 of Knuppel, the 18 of Wakulik, top to bottom right there as they work off of turn number 4. Wakulik being scored 11th at the line that time. Still cannot get past the number 99 of Trenton Settling. Catching him is one thing, passing a whole different story. No, one guy is not getting past here tonight. So far, that's the 57 of Tyler DeLong as the laps continue to wind down. When he comes back to the start-finish line, will be just 3 laps to go for DeLong. See a puff of smoke come out of the cars. One car spins around off of turn number 4. Yellow flag's got to come out. I believe that's the 51, that's the 420M of Chris Mortensen. So yellow flag does fly. Green flags in the air. Sabowski putting the pressure on DeLong and trying to drive away from Justin Wyckoff going into turn number 1. And they'll do just that with Tyler DeLong using the inside lane. Sabowski tried to go up to the top side. Didn't quite have the grip up on the top side of the racetrack as DeLong able to pull away from him off of turn number 2 down the back chute. Now it's going to be Mark Farnes driving to the inside. The 24W of Justin Wyckoff trying to work his way into that 3rd position. Trying to squeeze him off of turn number 4. He'll take over that 3rd spot. With 3 laps to go, Tyler DeLong is your race leader. As now Michael Sabowski once again going to assault the top side of the racetrack. This time a lot stronger run at the 57 of DeLong. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It's going to be DeLong down low, Sabowski up top. Mark Farnes uses a little bit of a middle line. DeLong going to have a sweeping exit off of turn number 4. Use the high line, but that's going to allow Sabowski to pull right to his back bumper. Top 3 drivers right now running nose to tail on the racetrack as they work off of turn number 2. Who's it going to be? DeLong, Sabowski, or Farnes as the white flag is in the air one more time around. These leaders have to make quick work of the 56 machine of Bruce Sipes. They do just that. With Sabowski once again going to assault the top side of the racetrack. Going to get a good strong run. Actually, DeLong shut off the momentum. They make contact. Their little bumper tag. Farnes to the back bumper of the 15S. Off of turn number 4. One final time. Sabowski has one last run. DeLong washes up the racetrack. Gets back in the gas, though. He'll win tonight's main event. So Tyler DeLong, let the celebration begin. Here at Arizona Speedway, climb out of the race car. He is tonight's main event winner here at Arizona Speedway. What was that? Too fat. I did say too fat or too fast. I don't know there, Tyler, but you're definitely too fast here tonight, Tyler. Getting the job done, holding off Michael Sabowski. Yellow flag comes out. What are you thinking of?
Oh, man, I knew he was there. I felt him, and I was just thinking, oh, God, please don't give it around me.
Hey, not just feeling him right there and the pressure that he's putting on you. Off of turn number 2, that final lap, actually made some contact with you going down the back chute.
Yeah, he bumped me, and it gave me a pretty good slingshot, and I was like, oh, that's what I needed. And went into 3, and I was like, oh, dear, I'm sliding up a little too high, and I thought he was going to go right around me.
Well, hey, here you are, the winner here tonight at Arizona Speedway. Now you got some sponsors you'd like to thank to make it all happen.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Biggs Contracting, Firehouse Subs, Action Golf Cart, HDR Motorsports, most importantly my buddy John, my dad, and Heath. Wow, that's about it.
That's about it, he says. Give it up for Tyler DeLong, tonight's main event winner.